두려웠었지만 놓을 수밖에 없어 난 It's all good now.
Hello fellow K-pop stans and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if this isn't your first time here. So generally speaking, unpopular opinions videos do really good on K-pop YouTube, which is part of the reason why I decided to make another video about it. Another reason is that I was scrolling through the subreddit we all know and love K-pop unpopular opinions and saw some interesting ones to say the least. Also, here's a disclaimer you heard too many times, but for the sake of being unoriginal I'm gonna say it anyway. This is my opinion and everyone has their own. If you don't agree, there's a comment section down below waiting for your comment and maybe we can have a friendly conversation as to why you think I'm wrong or right. Also, nothing I say in this video is said with malicious intent and I do not mean to hate on any idol or human being. This is just me stating my opinion on the given subject. With that out of the way, let's get into it. With an opinion like this, oftentimes the agree and disagree party are equally as big, because I feel like girl group stans tend to prefer girl group chorus while boy group stans tend to prefer boy group chorus. For me, I'm gonna have to disagree with this one, since to me it really doesn't matter whether a dance is choreographed to fit a girl group or boy group and whether the performers are boys or girls, and if I'm gonna be honest, I don't really notice that much of a difference. This opinion oftentimes brings out the worst in people because they want to prove to the other why theirs is better, which is ridiculous cause almost all K-pop chorus have been kissed by an angel. You can be a boy group stan without bringing down girl groups and their stans and vice versa. I mean, a lot of K-pop stans quickly call something a mullet. If this is a mullet then yes I agree. And I also think certain mullets look really good, but sometimes K-pop stans forget this is more of a mullet than this. And I don't think any K-pop stan is gonna tell me they prefer the first one over the latter one. This is coming from an Eggie who watched all of Island from the very beginning, so I actually disagree. I know a lot of K-pop stans think it's all about the music, but if I'm honest I knew I was gonna stan a hyphen even before their debut. I got attached to these boys through this show and it would feel weird to me not to stan from then on. I really like the music they released so far nonetheless. I also think that it is quite impossible for someone to not like only one of the 7 songs on the mini album a group debuts with. I do think OP has a point, since yes, you're gonna listen to the music a lot if you stan X group, but oftentimes I think a lot of K-pop stans overestimate the meaning of music. I mean yes, I am here because I like the music, but another part for me as well is watching variety shows and scrolling through memes etc. Back to the point. I don't think K-pop is all that much just about the music for a lot of stans and it's different for everyone, but I think a lot of stans also like certain groups because of their personalities. You think you're big boy, throwing 3 stacks. I'ma show you how to ball. You are mismatch. Opinionated but I'm always spitting straight facts. Throwback. I might throw this on an 8-track. What's there not to like? Couldn't agree more. I mean I love Psycho and Zim's album was something else, but from beginning to end Umpa Umpa is a masterpiece. I know Red Velvet played it safe and it was a bit late to be a summer bop, but I love it nonetheless. Let me change your mind.
Baby 날 터질 것처럼 만나줘 그만 생각해 뭐가 그리 어려워 스스로 속여가며 어떤 꿈을 꾼 순간 쏟아내리는 빛이 솔직히 말할게 포기하고픈데 I don't know I can't give up on you 좀 더 기다릴게 지금까지 그래왔는데 우와 눈빛만 보아도 나는 알 수 있었어 우리는 하는 걸 네가 나는 걸 네가 웃을 때나 힘들 때나 항상 지켜줄게 Never say goodbye 시간이 점점 다가와 떨린다 떨린다 함성이 크게 울려 in my head 더 잘할 수 있다고 당당하게 소리쳐 기회는 잘 알잖아 단 한 번뿐인 걸 I do anything for you 네가 날 믿을 수 있게 I'm stuck with the phobia
I disagree. I really don't understand what there is to dislike about someone's dancing when they literally all look so good. I mean sure, you can dislike my dancing because I look like a dying worm. But I feel like a lot of K-poppies don't like Blackpink and will search for things that they don't like about them. I myself do not stan Blackpink and have had this phase of constant denial of their talent, but I've come to my senses now. And so should you. You may not think she's the best dancer in the industry, and if anyone watching has the same opinion, could you please explain to me how to dislike someone's dancing? Because to me, it all looks the same. LMAO. Here's the deal. I can't shove a postcard in my phone case, and even though all the postcards are somewhere up in my room, I can't flex with them. They are really beautiful and I love them, but my photo card fits so perfectly in my phone case. Also, a classmate of mine once asked if Chan was my boyfriend because they saw his photo card in my phone case and didn't know who he was. I was a bit starstruck and thought about lying, but that would have been a bit weird once they found out who he actually was. Nonetheless, I had a terrible time. And the PC was really beautiful, so it must have left a pretty good impression on my classmate lol. Wait, BTS is gonna do a collab with Justin Bieber. Please don't. See, I don't hate armies, but you're definitely wrong. OP went on in their post about how they ult BTS and only talk to nice armies, and of course there are toxic ones, but OP said they never really see any. Here's the thing. Most of the toxic armies won't be toxic to another army who ults BTS. If a toxic army says something bad about NCT, for example, you would most likely not notice because you're not an N citizen. But the N citizens would definitely notice because it's their faves who are under attack. So, I'm glad you had a lot of good experiences with armies, and I'm sure a lot of other BTS poppers agree. But a multi, like me, will have a real hard time with the toxic ones because I constantly get all of BTS's accomplishments shoved down my throat. And yes, I am proud of them, but I don't need anyone to bring up their number one on Billboard every time I talk about how proud I am of Stray Kids winning their first Bonsang. You got me? I was originally going to agree with OP, but I am currently listening to La Dida, and that song is also out there, you know. So I would say for me it's between those two because Mago is still hikey a bop. Oh, I totally forgot about So Bad. Please listen to So Bad by Stacy, because it's an amazing song that will literally bless your ears to no extent. Right in front of Ao and Hua? I think not. Then you shouldn't be watching this video. I'm sorry, I used a lot of phantoms lol and gave you no choice but to watch them while listening to this annoying robot voice. Say it louder for the people in the back. It's so weird to call an idol lazy while you're sitting on your ass typing away on your phone. YX idol doesn't deserve to be in Y group because they are quote unquote lazy, says the one who is currently sitting on there not moving a single muscle. So, unless you have actually lived an idol life and experienced their schedules and such, are you allowed to call them lazy? See, I don't know what goes on behind the screens, but I'm pretty sure they do more with their life than you do. I understand where OP is coming from, and I do agree to a certain extent. The purpose of an English version is that fans and other interested people will know what the song is about and can listen to it in English. Which is why the group should know how to properly pronounce the words, since otherwise it would defeat the whole purpose, since the listener still won't understand what is said. But on the other side, asking for an idol to improve their pronunciation isn't nothing, and I don't really get why it is required for them to be understandable when we, K-pop stans, listen to music we don't understand on a daily basis. Plus, who even listens to an English version of a song? I mean, I most of the time only listen to the original one because the others just don't sound familiar while it's the same song, just different lyrics. That was it. I hope you enjoyed. Hope I made your day a little better. Please don't attack me in the comments. After all, we're all human and there is no need to get mad at me and my irrelevant opinion anyway. Bye bye bitches.